Hello folks, I'm Sammy Acosta and this is Laura Trudell, outside hitter for the Westmont women's volleyball team. These interviews are entitled To Better Know a Player. We will be interviewing multiple players in multiple sports and we will be getting to know them better. Today is October the 31st, it's Halloween. Laura, it is Halloween and it's halfway through the season. How exactly would you describe all the events that have led up to this midpoint of the season?
Well, we came in really strong. My teammates really worked out hard during the summer. They did their weight program and played a lot of volleyball. So we came back looking like a very strong team. We had a lot of new kids, 7 new players, 5 new freshmen, 2 new transfers that brought a lot of talent to the team. And we started practicing in the Santa Barbara City College gym because our own gym was being remodeled. And things were really looking good. We were having very solid practices. And 2 weeks into our season, we headed up to Idaho for our first tournament. And we played pretty solid up there. We split even, I believe, 2-2. And things were looking good. We came back, and unfortunately, since then, we've been plagued by injuries. We've had the majority of our team go down one time in our season, and so that's just been a hardship for all of us. Not only in the sense that we're missing great players that we're struggling having to let go of, but also mentally, it's really tough to get back into the same court that these girls went down on. So, if you look at our record, yeah, we're struggling. 3-11 in GSAC, not the best record ever. We're in a good conference, but every single girl on our team knows that we could be playing with these teams, but we're not right now. So injuries has been a big part of it, but playing solid, we're hanging in there, and we're giving many of the teams in GSAC a run for their money.
Laura, second half of the season is coming up. We just hit the marker last week. Is there any motivation that any motivational speeches or a meeting that you will have, or even just some thoughts that you will give to your team as the captain? What kind of motivation can you give your team so we can do well in the second half of the season?
One other thing that I'm really involved in at Westmont outside of athletics is the Fellowship of Christian Athletes program. And in FCA a week ago, we just had one of the professors in the kinesiology department come in and talk to us about lessons that we can take away from our athletics. We spend a lot of time practicing and playing games and thinking about our sport. So it's got to be something that can carry over into life. And the one thing that really struck me when he was speaking was things don't always go according to our plan in life. And that has been the case since volleyball season. For us seniors, senior year is kind of what you dream about, and it's not really going according to any of our plans, nor has it for any other girl on our team. But for the second half of the season, it's important to see how exactly we're going to bounce back, because we could just shrivel up and fold. That might be the easiest thing to do. But as far as life goes, when things don't go according to plan, is that what we're going to do? And I sincerely hope that it's not. So my encouragement to the girls, and we've talked about it, is to really look at the way that we present ourselves and the attitude we have on and off the court, because it exhibits how exactly we're going to bounce back from the first half, the injuries, everything that went on. So my hope is that as we play the teams the second round, we can play them at a higher level, because we've had 2 months to practice, 2 more months, and people are playing completely different positions than they were recruited to play and than they were playing the beginning of the year. But I'm really proud of the way that the girls are bouncing back and holding themselves to a high standard and still practicing hard. And things are not as we had thought, but girls are really putting the time and effort. Same with the coaches, they're pouring their heart into our team. So I think it shows a lot of character that even though the season's not ideal, we're working hard.
Okay. Laura, thank you very much. Great wisdom. Hopefully your teammates can understand what you're trying to say and implement doctrines you're trying to get across. Folks, do look forward to the second half of the season. The Westmont Women's Warrior volleyball team will not shrivel. We will continue to play hard. We will do better in the GSAC. Thank you very much, Laura, for this interview.
Thanks, Sammy.
Have a great
A lot of new